I went ahead and opened my eyes, cutting off my meditation session. Irani was sitting across from me, a half-eaten sandwich in her hand. "You done with all of your stuff? It took you a bit of time." "Yeah." I picked up my own sandwich, tearing off a bite and washing it down with a gulp of water. "The main thing that took so long was my talent choice." "Ah, of course. I'd imagine that would take you a while, since you don't get to know anything ahead of time. What did you end up choosing?" "It was a talent called recursive growth." I supposed telling her the single talent wouldn't hurt. The main thing the college wanted was the method to get the class anyway, so that would be the main thing they'd pay for. And giving them a bit of a taste with such a strange talent was probably something I'd want to do during negotiations in the first place, to get them to understand what they'd be missing out on if they declined to pay me enough. So I went ahead and read off the talent's effects to her. "Really?" Irani said after I was done. "You picked that one? Assuming your other two options weren't similar, that seems a bit risky. You're basically denying yourself a talent in a gamble that you'll be able to survive and get stronger without it." "Well, it's not like I'm in any sort of immediate danger or anything." I looked around myself at the hostile forest surrounding me. Well, okay, technically at this very moment I'm in danger, but once I get to Karth, I won't be. From then on, I can take my leveling a bit slower and be sure to only fight monsters that I know I can kill. It's not like someone's hunting me down and I need to get stronger as quickly as possible or whatever. "I guess I understand that. I still just think it's better to pick something that immediately benefits you, rather than something that only might pay off in the future. What happens if something goes wrong and you can't be an adventurer anymore? Then your access to monsters will be cut off, and recursive growth will be useless. At least if you had something else, they could probably do something outside of this very specific profession." "Well, truth be told, I don't think a life without adventuring is one worth considering. At least, not for a long time. I'm confident I'll grow stronger because I'm confident I'll always want to grow stronger. I'll find a way. And when I do, recursive growth will pay off." "Huh, well then, you're much more dedicated to this than I am." Irani laughed. "I'm always worried that I'll change my mind about adventuring and that all of this work will have been for nothing. Plus, I'd be nervous that the very next day I'd need that additional boost in power and die without it." Well, yeah, I guess I could understand not wanting to take something like recursive growth in your case." The conversation died off, and we kept eating in silence, trying to calm our nerves from the recent fight.